Hi, I'm Chana Mizrahi, the owner of Mezet Wigs. Today we're going to talk about wig grips. I've heard from quite a few people wig grips just don't work for me, or that they don't quite say wig grips don't work for them. They're aware that they just haven't found the right one yet. Sometimes people are very surprised to hear that there's more than one type or that there are more than two types of wig grips. So right next to me, I have laid out 12 different types of wig grips. Did you know there are 12 different types of wig grips? So let's talk wig grips. I always ask people when they say wig grips just don't work for me, I always ask them first, did anyone ever show you the right way to wear one? And a lot of people surprisingly say there's a right way. Well, there is. And we do this by touch in person, but I can actually show you on a video call. First of all, not all wig grips are created equal. Some of them are very grippy and others are just not. Some of them are just flatter than others. Like you could see there's it's like a little nappy. Some of them are they're finer and smoother. So they just don't grip as well. These are very grippy though. So there is a right way. If you run your finger in one direction, and you can see this on the video, you could see that that looks very smooth, it's very sleek. The other direction, you could see that? There's some visible resistance. You could feel that also, but you could even see it. See? Smooth, not smooth. So you want it to feel smooth this way in the direction of your face, resistance away from your face, because that resistance is what your wig is going to, imagine if your wig could feel, your wig is going to feel that resistance when it tries to pull back or off your head. That's what prevents your wig or anything else. You can use this for other things also. If I wear a scarf or something else to cover my hair, this is actually not my preferred under wig item. As I said, there are 12 different types of wig grips. This is my preferred under scarf item for the more slippery scarves, where I like to have a big, believe it or not, I have a lot of hair under this. I like to have a big messy bun under my scarf. So I don't want to squash that down, and I like to wear this with it. And it holds it really, really well. But whatever you're wearing, that resistance is what prevents it from sliding back. If you put it on the wrong way, it's only going to help it slide off even faster than if you had nothing at all. And that obviously is not what we want. And it has this Velcro, so you could adjust it looser or tighter. It does not have to be tight, because since the velvet wraps over, it goes in a different direction underneath, so it also grips to your hair. Now, your scalp produces oils. There could also be conditioner residue from your hair. So over time, it will become less grippy. When you notice it's just not gripping as well as it used to, throw it in the wash. Make sure the Velcro is closed, because that's nice and strong. You don't want it destroying your other laundry. But you could throw it into regular laundry. Do not wash it with fabric softener. Do not put it in the dryer. Hang it up to dry. Just make sure that's closed, or that it's in a lingerie bag to protect other laundry from it. And yeah, when it's just not gripping so well, just throw it in the wash. First, make sure it's on the right way. If it is, just throw it in the wash. If it's still not gripping so well, maybe it's time to replace it. In my experience, these tend to last 2 to 4 years. For this brand, the Mezet Wigs brand, as I said, they're not all created equal, so those times might vary depending which brand you get. But of course, none of them last forever. So that's this type, the classic plain velour with Velcro that we're all used to. And then there is this type with elastic. This is also adjustable. So they all have the same rule to make sure that they're on. Oh, this one's inside out. To make sure that they're on in the right direction. This one can open and close like that, but you don't really need to, so you could adjust it there and just stretch it over your head. This might be better, more comfortable for someone who has more fullness at the back of their head, just above their nape. For me personally, I don't have a lot of fullness there, so it tends to ride up on me. It's very uncomfortable. So I prefer to have that velour right there. If your head shape is such that if you wear a stretchy headband, it has a tendency to ride up in the back. If you don't have like a big bun or something to anchor it down, this is probably going to do the same thing on you. So this is probably not for you. But otherwise, if you have a larger head, this might be more comfortable for you. And then we have the same, both of those types with a lace top option and a lace front option if you're wearing a lace top wig. Now, if you have a lace top wig, you don't necessarily need the lace top option. This is only necessary if you have an unlined or a very flatly styled lace top. I have a lace top wig and it's lined with another lace, but I have a lot of volume up top. So I don't need that because no one's ever going to see that. So that doesn't show on me. It does grip better without the lace because the lace obviously is not grippy. The velour is, but this does go flatter than just the velour. And you still have plenty of grip from the velour. So there are pros and cons, but either way, you have great choices. And then, if you're one of those people who has very slippery hair, where the velour alone is just not going to be enough, you have this option with some silicone. This does not budge. I get such rave reviews on this item. No matter how slippery, I've had people who are like, I've tried every wig grip, doesn't matter how great it is, I've tried the best. Nope, wig grips just aren't for me. I need the clips. And I'm like, just take this. I'm gifting it to you. Just take it. Just try it. You haven't tried this one. The next day they come back. They're like, I need 6 of these. These are amazing. What is this magic? This is the wig grip that beats every hair type because of the silicone, and it is just about all the way around. So that is pretty amazing. And then there's this type, the classic Velcro, but with lots of lace at the hairline. That's like really powerful lace. This part goes under the part. This is for like, if you need to like really wear it close to your hairline. I don't know why you would need to, but if you need to, it's there for you. And then if you wear a keep-off full, or if you just don't like to have more velvet than you need to, this is small but powerful. This is also easier if you're impatient and you don't want to feel or look or pay attention, and you're like, I don't want to bother and like make sure which way is the front and back and up and whatever. This makes that easy because it has these little ribbons that are designed for keep-off all clips. You could clip it here or here. A keep-off all is a type of topper. So you just always know this is up, this is front, goes like this. It's very small coverage, but it's very powerful. This is nice and stretchy. This is not as durable as the elastic or the velour on the other ones, but those are pretty lightweight, but this is even more lightweight, and this is really powerful. And then we have this one, the lace top version. This has lots of room for adjustment. It adjusts on both sides. This is a lot of lace, and yet this part is really grippy. And if you think that's impressive, and I have plenty of ladies who wear these with full wigs. This, I only sell that, by the way, because I can't get these fast enough, because these go out of stock very frequently. But these are much more powerful than they look. Look how thin that is. That is ridiculously thin. It's like almost two-dimensional. There's like practically no velvet, and yet it is super powerful. This is very popular with the migrainers. Tiny, but really powerful. So that's a great one. And last but certainly not least, my personal favorite category, the grip cap. This is amazing. I have a whole video on this. This is amazing if you have a lot of hair to contain, like I do. This has its own video, so just go watch that. There are 3 versions of this. There's this version, which is what I'm wearing underneath this. And it's larger head countertop. This is to comfortably accommodate very large heads. And the lace top, lace front version. And there you have it. Lots of different types of wig grips. They all have different features, and sometimes you just need to try a whole bunch of them before you find which one is right for you. Some of them are officially designed for different wig types, but you can really mix and match. Like, you can't wear the full cap with a keep-off full, but you can wear the keep-off full grip with a full wig. So sometimes you just need to try a bunch and see what works for you, and you might be surprised because maybe something doesn't look so amazing, but then you put it on and you're like, this is it. This one's magic for me. So make an appointment, come on in, take your time, try on all 12 of them, and then go back and try them again, and then try all 12 of them with all of your favorite head coverings, and let's see which one is perfect for you.